celebration, by the way. For the few people in the back who have yet to be served, we are currently dealing with that issue in the kitchen. Just higher turnout than expected, not a big deal. We have a great show for you tonight, which we're going to get underway right now. Dinner will be served as the show is going on, so feel free to eat that. That's not rude or anything. But in keeping with the whole evening in Venice theme, we have some unbelievable actors coming in to do Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. So it's gonna, oh my gosh, hold on. That's really embarrassing, hold on. Hello? No, we slowed the whole dinner down waiting for you. What? No, you need, call me as soon as you can. Just get here as fast as you can. I'm really sorry, that was the amazing actors we had hired. This is embarrassing. They are actually stuck in traffic, believe it or not, south of Portland. So we don't know if they're going to be able to get here. Is Connor here? Connor Pearson? Please help me put this. Connor, the actors just called, they're not going to be able to make it. So we kind of blown it here. We kind of need a show. Those actors, you called them, remember? You dialed them up on Google last night, and they said they'd come out. No, they're not coming. They just called. They said they're not. Hold on. I still have. Are there any? Can I get the servers up here, guys? Yeah, come on up. If anyone's been involved in serving tonight, come up here. Here's the deal, guys. Our actors bailed out on us, so we're kind of what I like to call up a creek. Anyway, so do you think you guys could put together something for us, kind of right now, just a show? Great. Let's see it. Come on, go. Everyone wants to see it, come on. You don't have anything. You don't have anything, you're just leaving me up here by myself.
I think Andrew and I could play a song. We could do a song. Yes.
Nalty, a song?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. I'm so sorry, I am mortified. We can't do this.
We're going on a road trip now, got dreams and aspirations. We're gonna get somehow, cause we gotta take a vacation. Let the time fly, shake you, falling in my face.
I've got some in my car. I can just go get
No,
some.
no, not Venice, like Venice, like a city in Italy. It's got canals and there's boats and there's lots of pigeons everywhere. And
I know what you mean. Like something like this.
that's Venetian already. I still think we need something a little more that really says Venice. I don't know exactly what we're going to do here, but thanks for that.
You want Venice?
Yes?
We could tell a story. We could play that game where one person tells the beginning of the story and the next person picks up where they left off and you just keep going until the story ends.
Hey, if you guys have a story right now, I'll just basically take it.
Okay. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a distant land in a far-off kingdom in Venice, on a little hill and a giant castle and a larger surrounding village, there lived a king. Now, this kingdom loved their king greatly. Because he was such a good ruler, he was kind and just, a regular Solomon.
And then the king died.
What? You can't just kill the king. I haven't even finished telling my part of the story yet. As I was saying, once upon a time in Venice, there lived a king. He was very old, and his wife had died many years before. The king also had a daughter. She was very beautiful. Because he would die soon, he wanted to find a husband for his daughter. Many suitors came to try and win the hand of the princess.
And what makes you want to marry my daughter and rule in my place?
Well, what about this, Your Majesty?
I can jump take him away.
Your Majesty, I do believe you and the princess will be very impressed by this. It's so great to be here tonight, folks. I just flew in from Florence, and boy, are my arms tied! Seriously, folks, who's on first? You're right! I've got a million more!
Who is the next one to rule who seeks your wife? Figaro.
Okay, how about you try this? How about...
No. Who's the next? What do you bring for me, son?
I'm just delivering pizzas, my lord.
Okay.
A pizza boy?
Yeah, pizza boy just killed it.
Okay.
Many more suitors came and battled for the princess. In the end, the king sent them all away, determined to find someone more suitable for his daughter.
Okay, my turn?
Sure.
Okay, so unbeknownst to the king, his longtime advisor had always wanted to be king. A sly young man.
No. Grumpy and old, with a hunch, a rather decrepit, seedy person by the name of Rasputo. Rasputo?
Yeah, anyway, Rasputo had a plan brewing. One day, he came to the king with an idea.
Sire, I see you've been quite unsuccessful in locating a suitable suitor.
Well, yes, it's quite discouraging, actually.
Well, surely you would want someone you could trust, someone you know quite well.
That would be quite nice.
And what if it was someone you knew very well and known for a long time?
Even better.
Well, I know someone who would be willing.
Really?
Yeah. You see, sire, for the good of the kingdom entirely, and for your glory and honor, I would in fact be willing to marry the princess myself, and hope against hope that I would never have to rule the kingdom in a tragic case of your death.
All right, Rasputo, what a joker. For a minute there, you really had me going. Off with you.
Rasputin was so angry he stormed out of the chamber. That night, he snuck into the king's bedroom while he was sleeping and poured poison into his ear. The kingdom was distraught at the death of their great king. guessed the truth about Rasputin, but no one would believe her.
Why doesn't anyone believe me?
She fled Venice on a small boat and escaped into the woods.
Darkening house is ready. Why, there's no woman. Excuse me, old woman. Why, hello, dearie. Hello, dearie. You can help me find something. You see, I'm kind of lost. Why, of course, my dear. I have a nice warm cave where you can rest your weary feet and have a nice hot meal.
The nice old lady led the princess to her cave, where she fed the princess some nice hot stew.
Okay, my turn. So this nice old lady actually turns out to be not so nice at all. She's a witch. She fed the princess a magic potion in her food that made her helplessly enslaved. She made her do all kinds of cooking and cleaning, gathered ingredients for her potions. She even made the princess sit outside in the rain. Meanwhile, back in Venice, Rasputin had tried to declare himself king, but the royal council had overruled him. They decreed that anyone who could bring a princess back unharmed would not only marry her, but also be proclaimed king. So Rasputin grudgingly set out to find the princess. The first place he stopped was a seedy tavern on the wrong side of the canal.
Either that or he's doing the robot.
some kind of a hill. Not a hill. A house. A cave. A cave. They went to a cave.
Yes, a cave. I know just the woman he gestures of. I must be going. It's quite late. Waiting for your help. What about our gold? I seem to have left it in my gondola. I'll be right.
So the schooner dashed into the woods with the angry crowd falling behind him and rode in his gondola to the woods. Okay, back to me. So all the brave men set out to find the princess as well. One young man also had his heart set on finding the princess. His name was Formaggio. He was an orphan who made his living making and selling pizzas. One night, the moon was too bright to sleep, and he sat wondering how he could find her.
tell you, will you really go save her? I mean, you won't get scared just because you have to
sneak into a cave with a wicked, cruel witch who could turn you into a newt?
Are you serious? A newt? How am I supposed to do that?
Here, take this. No one can see you when you wear it. I wear it when I want to be alone.
Thanks. I think.
Okay, back to Raspito. Raspito takes his bow over to the forest and heads for the cave. You see, his evil schemes go way back, so he knew where people like the witch lived. When he got to the cave, he found the witch at home. She was at a spinning wheel, spinning wool directly off of the goat.
Oh, Rasputo, I thought you might be coming my way. How may I help you?
I have a favor to ask. I hear that you may know where I might find the princess.
So you haven't come just to chat then? That's a pity.
Give her to me, witch. Give her to me and I shall find you with all of Venice.
Why should I give you the princess?
Name your price. I'll pay anything.
I have no use for money anymore. There is something I want though. Bring it to me and I'll tell you where the princess is hidden.
Is it this punch card? Buy 9 masquerade masks and get the 10th free.
Do not mock me. The cloak worn by the moon will die, sire. Bring it to me and the princess shall be yours.
How am I supposed to get something from the moon? I am no eagle.
This moon shall give you what you need.
I don't believe this.
So Raspito walked outside and looked up at the moon.
Moon, I demand you give me that cloak you wear.
I would never give you anything! You're one of the most evil men that I've ever laid eyes on. And that includes Nero and that Herod fellow.
Maybe this will do.
So Raspito played the magical recorder for the moon, and soon the moon couldn't help herself.
Well, I'm having a change of heart. In fact, I would love to do all that I could to help you, but I already gave my cloak away.
What?
Yes, I gave it to a young pizza chef named Formaggio.
I see.
So then Formaggio arrives at the cave. He looks around nervously and then goes in. Inside, he finds the witch asleep. He looks around everywhere for the princess, but she can't be found. So he goes out, and the goat follows him. Formaggio finally gets home, but he's not too happy.
What's the deal? There was no princess there.
Really? I could have sworn the witch kept her in that cave. See, I saw them go in, but I never saw them come out.
Or maybe she came out during the daytime.
No way. The sun and I, yeah, we're close. We talk about it. You know, we did have that falling out of the eclipse a couple years ago, but he's over that now.
She could have a secret exit or a magical room in there or something.
Oh yeah, like a doorway that disappears when you say certain words. Or maybe there's a secret stairwell that leads to an underground river and she has her own gondola down there. The only person I've ever seen come out of there was a strange, grumpy man.
Did he come by here?
No, I don't remember anyone stopping by. Yeah, I'm sure he could have.
Well, whatever the case is, you didn't just have the princess lying around.
The next day, Raspito convinced the council to call off the search for the princess. He then issued a decree that if the princess was not found by midnight that night, the council would have to choose a successor to the throne. He also ordered that all the citizens of Venice come to the main square and be present when the new king was to be announced. After a long day of making pizzas, Formaggio made his way to the square with the goat in tow.
Fellow citizens of Venice, it is with heavy hearts and brave faces that we announce tonight that no one has been able to locate the poor princess and rightful heir to the throne. And so it is with much sadness that we announce the council's
Just then, the witch tried to flee, but the crowd grabbed her and pulled her back. Someone grabbed her wand and snapped it in two. And then she tried to disappear in a puff of smoke. Then the goat transformed into the beautiful princess.
It seems like we restored the princess, safe and sound.
You ain't telling the truth! Romaggio brought him back, you idiots!
Oh, good job, by the way.
The witches turned Raspino into Parasoldactyl Equina Equus.
What is she talking about?
You know, a donkey.
Romaggio gets to marry the princess and be king! Okay, we're here! We're here!
No worries, we have to get live. We're here. Show us safe. We are here. Excuse me, girls. You can start the show now. What are you talking about? The show is singing. You're having fun. Fun? There's a definite difference between fun and theater.
Well, would you please define theater for me?
Well, first you need a stage with a set and costumes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have all that. I mean,
Gripping dialogue and masterful light.
Yes.
well, we have all that too.
Oh, pish posh. And for dialogue?
We're coming up with it as we go.
That is absurd. You can't just come up with dialogue.
Who do they think they are?
Okay, close it. Yes. The moon shines bright.
Brilliant.
In such a night as this, when the sweet wind gently kisses the trees. They did make no noise on such a night.
What was that?
What was that?
Shakespeare, you bog swabble.
Shoot one.
The quality of mercy is not strange. It falls like rain from heaven's commonplace beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesses both those who give and him who takes.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure we're doing good right now. I mean,
Oh, this is so awkward.
what can we do? We were just about to crown Formaggio as king. If you want to, you joined in.
Yeah!
Yes. Okay.
Romaggio and the princess get married, and they live happily ever after. The end.
Thanks a lot. That's our show for tonight. I just wanted to really say thank you for coming. Thank you so much for supporting our youth group and the kids on this trip to Guatemala. And I just want to point out to you guys that only about half, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was told I should say ladies and gentlemen instead of guys. I just want to point out to you, ladies and gentlemen, that only about half of these kids are actually going to Guatemala. The entire youth group just pitched in, super excited to help them raise the money, and never any question of like, wait, this isn't benefiting me. It's we have an amazing group that really wants to help each other out, and it's just fantastic. So thank you so much for coming. I encourage you guys, ladies and gentlemen, to talk to the kids afterwards, ask them their name, get to know them, stuff like that. So we're finished here for the evening, and thank you again for coming.
We should have everyone clap for Pat and for Connor because they wrote this amazing script. And let's also